Oh my god, I'm sweating.
I have updated information on the
Sarge.
robbery
Yeah.
crew we've been tracking.
Yup.
Bitch, where is Elliot Stabler's Sergeant Tree? Why are we abbreviating everything? Ambo? Combo? What the fuck is this?
What does this have to do with these f***ers cutting up a cake?
Help us find the men who did this to you.
I've never had a really nice nose, apparently.
So I'm guessing they have to use the rape kit for... Because we didn't listen to any of that. Oh god, are we NCIS? Like, what the fuck?
Could be our only chance at getting this crew.
The unsub.
An episode where we react, we roast, and we judge the fuck out of your favorite and our favorite shows. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Tash. And who, what, when, where, why, and how are we still here?
Oh my god. That's funny. I mean, I like reacting to them. I think it's funny.
I see, okay. This is the only reason that I will continue to hate watch this show. And I've said this to you, is I'm like, I don't like hate watching stuff. I think that it just becomes a bit like too negative of a thing when it comes, like, why are we watching something we're not enjoying? The only reason that, like, SVU, I think, is a exception is because we watched it for so long. Because we loved it, because, like, we know the characters and the lore and everything, like, we are invested more than, like, if we were just to watch a show that we disliked.
Mm-hmm.
But, good lord.
Good riddance.
We are only on episode 3.
What is do you know the synopsis of this one or no?
No. Why do we need to know the synopsis?
Oh, yeah, they never match up anyway.
Let's be fair, the synopsis is probably going to be exactly what happens in the 7 minutes that we get told about anyway. So.
Yeah. That is, yeah.
No mystery will be left. But this is season 26, episode 3, Divide and Conquer. Do we know if... I don't know what episode Rollins shows up in.
I know something you don't.
Probably this one. Probably in every one of them after this.
I'm like, it'll be every two episodes. So like this one, and then 6, and then we know she's in 8, 7 and 8. So I don't know. But we want to take a deep breath.
I feel like you can see my double chin at this angle. What is going on? Okay.
Angle
anyway.
change. So we're gonna take a deep breath, and we're going to go into this ignoring the first 2 that we watched.
You got this.
Tasha's gonna attempt to be less pissed off, but let's be fair, it is.
If we see that pink lipstick again, it's over. It's over for her.
Yeah, we're done.
We're 3 weeks into this shit.
Surely we don't have the same lipstick.
Yeah. It better not.
But yeah, but welcome to Tash gets more and more aggravated hour.
These are their stories.
Who has a timer? Wait, hold on. Let's pause it. I want to time this shit.
What are we timing?
The fucking intro.
Oh, okay. Are you ready?
Hold on. No. I fucked up. I put calculator instead of clock. Okay, start.
And this thing is hard as a rock.
Well, it has been in
Good to know.
for a year.
Aren't you supposed to defrost it?
Sushi knife, unfrozen wedding cake.
Fuck's sake.
I'll put it in the dishwasher when the
I
party's
feel like
done.
that would never happen. That didn't happen to mine.
Yeah.
Also, you only need to sit it out for like an hour, bro. Like, it'll be defrosted.
Look.
Unless their cake was dense
I will
before
not
they
have
put
you
it in
mad at
there.
me. On our anniversary. Open.
Oh, so it's too frozen to cut, but not to eat.
Every year will be better than the last.
It defrosted on his way around the kitchen.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know what episode Rollins shows up in.
I know something you don't.
Probably this one. 1 PP. Oh,
Sergeant.
there's your
Shut up! Oh,
oh my god, I'm sweating.
Wow, I see you got yourself a new partner.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
Don't
god.
take this the wrong way. I love it.
Oh.
It's like getting to eavesdrop on the whole world and get paid for it. Yeah, there's that, and I want to thank you for putting in a word for me. Are you kidding me?
Thanks to Detective Zaragoza with the Gun Violence Prevention Task Force for the update. And to
What
the
is
Corrections
she?
Department for
Did
their
I
report.
missed that, I think.
It's
Next order of
irrelevant.
business.
She listens in
Speaking
on
for the
people, so
Intelligence
some
Division, the newly
surveillance something.
anointed Sergeant Amanda Rollins.
And she's a sergeant.
Sergeant.
Yep.
Detective Clark
Sergeant.
and I have updated information on the four-man
Sarge.
robbery
Yeah.
crew we've been tracking.
Yep.
Bitch, where is Elliot
These guys
Stabler's
fly into
sergeant
different
tree?
cities, they do a handful of jobs, and then they are on a plane in less
He
than
doesn't get-
48 hours.
We have credible intel that the
This
crew
man
may
is
be headed into
very cute.
Manhattan this weekend.
Their MO is to case potential targets, private residences, high-end
We
offices.
expect to have access to inside information, contacts in construction.
What does this have to do with these
Move
fuckers
quickly,
cutting up a
leaving
cake?
Very little in the way of prints or DNA. As of now, Interpol has yet to put names or faces on any of these guys.
Oh, no. We got
Bad
this.
acting,
Murder.
lady.
Don't take long.
This is so irrelevant.
She's been blasting those last.
Could you not have had
That's the
Amanda
dangerous
talking
world out
about
there. You
the
gotta
other
stay
people
ready,
above
you know?
over this?
Yeah. You should actually
I would.
stop
I think I would rather Amanda.
this. All the exercise
Oh,
I
because
can
these
take.
guys are gonna get robbed, right?
Oh, you know
So
what? It's
We're
probably
4
me.
minutes in.
I'm back to get her last good bottle
Yep.
of champagne.
but these guys are gonna get robbed.
Police call. What is it?
They're wearing gas masks.
Oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah. Apparently, like,
Do what he says. Go back
normal
there.
masks don't work.
Now.
Oh my god.
Keep moving.
What they say. Go
James.
back. Just go.
Hide there. I'm coming.
Just take whatever you want. My wallet's on the dresser.
So do their friends like set them up?
Take my necklace.
Is that where this is
No,
going?
these are these Interpol people
Safe.
that Amanda was talking about.
Oh. Yeah, I missed that.
You want help with the safe? You've done enough. Stay here.
These feel like fake accents.
Oh, they are fake accents, and they're terrible.
There's no need for that. Just take what you want.
I will.
So this is the man you never bring on these stings because he's an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Because your ass is now about to leave DNA at the scene because you can't help yourself.
God, like we don't need to see this shit, man.
Right.
Like imagine. This is what pisses me off. Like imagine you actually go through something like this and then you watch this show.
The whole point of the show is for healing, but no, now we're gonna traumatize you by fucking showing you the... we did all good walking in on the aftermath. We didn't need all of this. Like, is
Like, we
any of
don't
this
need
necessary?
any of this.
For legitimately 7 minutes
7
of bullshit. Like, we could have started here.
Armed robbery and a rape. You thinking this is your crew? It could be. It's a different MO, though.
Because of the sexual assault. Eastern European accent.
Right. Yeah, I gotta look into it. Yeah. Whose case is this? Looks like it's both of ours.
Of course it is.
7 minutes and 25 seconds.
Nah, well, that last 25 seconds was necessary. The 7 minutes before wasn't necessary.
I'm just gonna eat my chocolate in peace.
Friends of the homeowners. Valerie and Graham Martin were right there in the same room when it happened.
You're telling me that she was sexually assaulted in front of her friends?
And her
Yes.
own husband.
We'll take it from here, officer.
Where's
Yeah, like
Divide and
that
conquer?
that whole scene could have prevented the whole intro.
The
Literally.
guests had left. We were
They
cleaning
just
up,
described everything.
and they knew exactly what they were looking for.
Meaning what?
A safe in the basement, evidently. I'm James' best friend. I didn't even know he had one.
Why'd they shoot him?
He wouldn't give up the combo. Younger guy. Seemed like the muscly.
Why are we abbreviating everything? Ambo,
No
combo. What the fuck is this?
How so?
because they just wasted
Yelled at
7
the guy.
minutes with bullshit. They don't have time for full words.
Oh my goodness.
Opinions. And what about your friend, the one that was raped?
Laura doesn't know. I told the cops about that. She asked me not to say anything.
Do you have any idea why she didn't want to report it?
The hair is stunning.
But you reported it anyway.
Someone needed to.
About the rapist, is there anything else you could tell us?
He was
Ice earning his
psycho,
2,500
unhinged.
100,000.
Seemed like he got off
Yeah.
on power.
See, but it's also episodes like this that I need Mr. Hot-Headed Stabler to come in and just bust some fucking heads in.
Literally.
Thank you.
Surely this is not organized crime, though.
Were you able to talk to the homeowners?
The doctors say that James is still in surgery.
And where's Nora now?
She's in the
Like,
cafeteria. And I
if
wasn't gonna
you're
talk to
an
her without
organized
you,
group of
course.
people
But what is the
Robbing.
that is
Your friend says she
international,
doesn't
that
wanna
is breaking
cooperate.
in
You can't
with
force
gunpoint
her
and
to get it
robbing
I know that, but
like rich neighborhoods, is that not
this is a
organized
change in
crime?
timeline. Right, these guys don't
You have a
know
good
anyway.
point.
So this is about IDing your unsubs? Point blank, yes.
They
Oh
could be
God, are
on
we
the next
NCIS?
flight out.
Like,
If
what
this guy
the
did their DNA, it could be our only chance at getting this crew.
The
I understand
unsub.
that, but my main concern,
Oh, Criminal Minds.
Sergeant, is getting the man who raped Nora.
Oh, so now they're gonna butt heads because
Yep.
like this is so stupid.
As per normal, Olivia Benson's gonna run fucking.
Yeah, but like you can't expect me to think that Amanda's just not gonna care about them anymore. You know what I'm saying? Same thing
Also-
happened with Elliot.
No, but also, like, Liv, you don't have to get rapes are the hardest crime to prosecute. Maybe we should just get them on the home invasion and at gunpoint. That's already multiple charges that they can be put in prison for.
And then after that, can she try them on rape?
I mean, sure, but again, like, rape is the hardest thing to prosecute. Why not get them on something that's going to actually put them in prison?
Well, I mean, a lot of victims do think that them getting convicted on their
She didn't even report it. She didn't even want the police to know.
Survive this. A few hours ago, I was mad at him for putting knives in the dishwasher.
And they fixed the lipstick.
You
He
put
made
knives in
James
it. Why
watch.
do you put knives in the dishwasher? I'm so confused. Is
My
this
tough guy
something
just-
that I don't know about?
Gave a puddle.
Oh, really nice knives? You don't put them in the dishwasher, they get ruined.
Help us find the men who did this to you.
I've never had really nice knives, apparently.
I just want to get these guys before they get on a plane and leave the country.
So I'm guessing they have to use the rape kit for, because we didn't listen to any of that, but I'm guessing that they are using the rape
Okay,
kit for
Captain
DNA
Banks.
to be able to get them.
Benson
Yeah.
and Rollins got our Vic to agree to a rape kit.
Yeah,
There we
see? Look, didn't even have to fucking listen. Tells you all of that shit was irrelevant.
Nah,
No, it wasn't irrelevant.
This was pretty.
It outside the Fletcher house. Trail cam.
one of those things hunters use.
What are the chances the Fletchers put it there themselves?
We don't use that. I
Well,
don't
as it
use
was
that.
hidden, I highly doubt
What?
So somebody's been recording.
They said one of those
going to the
things
Fletcher.
hunters
You
use.
never
Oh.
pull any footage
It's
off
like,
of
I
it?
don't use
it.
that.
Still working on it.
Not yet.
All right, so the
You're not a
homeowner
full-grown
was shot
hunter
in the
yet.
knee. He's still in recovery, but the rape victim agreed to a kit.
A rape? What? Are we sure that we're looking
Why
at
is she
crew
in
members?
every
The
scene?
rape is on pattern, but the MO is the same. So tell me that
Because
we've
they're
got
paying for her,
something.
so she has to be
Said
there.
a lot. few stills from the neighbor's security cam.
Those bags look heavy.
Hurry.
The safe was cleaned out. We found it in the
My
basement,
girl.
open and empty.
Any idea what was in it?
We asked the wife. She has no idea. We haven't been able to talk
This
to her.
jacket's cute
Was
too.
anything else taken?
They left a lot. Paintings on the walls, rings on fingers, watches on the wrists. Wife has a new diamond necklace. And the guy has 5 Rolexes in the bedroom safe alone.
Is Olivia going to be held at
What
gunpoint
does this guy do for
at some point in this episode?
Painted gems. He's worth about 50 mil.
The crew knew exactly what they were going after.
So CSU find anything?
And the print hair fiber is still coming through.
Yeah, but one thing, we found a trail Bruce tracing the serial numbers.
I
and
still
pulling
can't get over
names.
the fact that these two are
What about the
fucking
car?
married.
We run the place.
Can't trace the number. Likely ghost plates, but Taru's working on that too.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but I'm also trying to figure
clearly,
out how
whatever they wanted was
they're
hidden
allowed to be
secret.
married, but Ellie and
Well,
Olivia
wife and
can't
friends
bump
have
Exactly.
uglies.
No idea, but somebody must.
Well,
Exactly.
these people are rich, right? They have a staff.
Sure, housekeeper, gardener, a couple of handymen.
Nora has to have all those contacts. Let's start there.
Just could not sit in that cafeteria any longer.
I don't actually give
house
any
is
shits about this
crazy.
episode.
I love her
I'll let you know
hair.
as soon as we're done.
It's such a pretty
Not that
color.
I ever
Do we
want
think
to-
it's natural or not? That's how much I give a shit about this
No.
episode.
Unfortunately, there's no matches in our database.
We're
How
also
is
running
there
the
still
international-
fucking
It takes
matches?
time.
We are in 2025.
We just wait.
No,
The
we're
international.
working the other evidence. We found a trail cam that was hidden in planters in front of your house.
Trail cam?
Yeah, the crew was using it to stake out your place.
How long were they watching us?
Well, we don't know that, but Nora, what we'd like to ask you for is there somebody who can ID anybody who's
Like,
had
it's
access
the whole
to your
point.
home?
I'm just so tired of hearing that.
Yeah, it's nothing other than a database.
Oh, it's the hospital. This is Nora Fletcher.
Your husband died from a cap to the knees. Could you imagine?
An infection.
I'll be right there.
An aneurysm?
I have to go.
What is going on?
James has a blood clot. They have to put some kind of filter in his chest.
Let's go back into surgery.
You gonna die.
Dude, you predict everything. Oh my god. Stop it.
But he's still unconscious and unable to talk.
Okay, what do you got from the list of employees Nora gave us?
We showed the housekeeper an image from the trail cam. And?
Dude, she's
This
so
bitch is
fine.
stunning. Oh my
She's
god.
so fine.
And who is he?
He's James Fletcher's business manager.
I'd like to get as much leverage on this guy as I can.
So, let's show her six
You
pack.
still won't fucking prosecute him, so why?
I mean, it's hard to tell. He was wearing a mask.
So, focus on the eyes.
Yeah, okay. Worried about my safety.
Why? What, something happened?
This is a really good reaction, because we just don't care.
I was fine.
I just can't get over the fact that you live in New York City and you don't look in your peephole before you open the door.
Descend into a civil war. He even applied for citizenship in the EU.
So, we also found out that he cashed out several million in stocks.
What?
You didn't know.
No.
Her husband
Did you
did?
talk to Dennis, James' business manager?
Yeah, but
So, what can you tell us about him?
He handles
Did
our
he set it
finances.
up? Is that why?
What did James do with
I
that
mean,
money?
We don't know
possibly,
yet,
but also
but from
cashing
what you're telling
stocks
us,
out
it
is
sounds
not
like he
wild.
was preparing for
Like,
the end of the
maybe
world.
the fucking
Somehow.
market was gonna crash. Who knows?
Crew.
I've told you all I can.
One more thing. Who's this gentleman?
That would be an appraiser for the insurance company.
Insurance?
James asked me to take out a policy on the gold. We had to have it appraised.
You have a copy?
And I have to look for it. And without James's permission,
Okay, well, we can get a subpoena.
So, they just asked
need
you
for that.
who knew that he had taken 10 million out in gold, and you said just you and his wife. Ah, but by the way, we had a insurance appraiser come in that also knew that he took out 10 million and, like,
Mm-hmm.
here it is.
Oh,
When
it's
did
it
James
was
ask
that
you to do
easy?
I am
oh, you
starting
have to look
feel
for it.
uncomfortable.
It's the
I'm
first
not in
one
the
on my
habit of
desk.
discussing my clients.
And somebody says to me that we have $10 million in gold. How'd they find out?
but also organized crime is not involved.
Crew of international crime tours.
We went through
Fuck's
Maynard's
sake.
client list. He's got a lot of contacts in the Diamond District.
Diamond District.
Literally.
This all sounds like organized crime to me.
This guy's life isn't cheap.
And it's about to get a whole lot more expensive. Bring him in.
These are
Mr. Carter, you already have my patience. So my consideration for murder one, you're not gonna get.
But murder one? What? Someone's dead?
These guys killed one of their accomplices' girlfriends. From the looks of it, they tried to kill him too.
Yeah, maybe you're a praiser.
What?
Yeah, Kyle Schwartz from Blackstone Fidelity. When's the last time you heard from him?
Do we
Just saw
believe
his
him?
body in the morgue.
My client's gonna.
Do you want me to be completely honest? I don't care about any of this.
Oh my god.
This is the most boring episode on the planet. What has this got to do with shit?
The fact of the matter is he did embezzle the $10 million.
I just feel like this is all my fault. I was just trying to have a plan to protect you in the future in case the world collapsed, and I put you in danger.
If the world collapses, gold bars ain't gonna do shit.
I told you just to do whatever
Money's not gonna be worth anything.
I just feel like she's coming off very
911
like
call just came
cold.
in. A doctor at a downtown clinic
Who?
was just held up at gunpoint
Olivia.
by a man with wounds from buckshot.
I don't even know what
That the
this
guy?
episode is.
Yeah, that's him. We're just closing up. He burst
Like, I
in.
just-
What did he ask you to do? He had a wound in his side, one in his leg. I tried to crazy glue them shut, but it wasn't helping. He held a gun on me, demanded medical attention.
Doctor. All right, team, listen up. I need this entire area searched. We know he's on foot and we have a description. Go. We're going to need air support.
Officers saw a guy matching the description bleeding on Greenwich.
We're heading there now.
Let's go. He's armed. Everybody best up. There's no sign of him yet. Maybe we should have jumped in the car. In this crowd, I think we're better off on foot. Look. NYPD!
A man can't
Yes,
run.
show
Why
me
did
how
you yell
a
fucking poop
55-year-old Olivia Benson can outrun
in
a
heels?
30-year-old. Oh wait, I lie. I forgot he's wounded. Oh, jump over! No, you were supposed to jump over the bar just like him. That'd have been so fucking cool.
I'm going to go this way. Watch it. Watch it.
Yeah, but then she would have broke her ankle, and then we would have been back
I mean,
in a
that's
boom
true,
boat.
but like,
She already got enough pins to sink a small ship.
I'm on its heels. Hey! Don't move! It's over.
You're hurting me.
Yeah, Aldrine Desiri?
I don't know who that is.
No, you don't? Guess what? We do. That story that you told us about getting punched in the face by a passerby, you said that James got overprotective after that. Yeah, he did. How did it affect you?
Conan is also not enjoying this episode.
he's like, what the fuck?
I think I was just more worried about James's reaction. But you were the one that was victimized. Hindsight, I think I just was more worried about how James felt.
Because James would feel worse. But at some point today, I want you to talk to your husband about how this affected you. And then after
She
that,
gives so much
I want you to
advice,
tell
but
him
she doesn't take any of it herself.
you're not
Literally.
as far away from justice as you feel.
You mean we caught the guy?
Yeah, but you're also going to give him a deal so that Rollins can close her damn case.
Exactly.
My client may be willing
This
to
episode
cooperate.
feels 7 hours long.
I'm listening. Once the crew found out Aldrine took a deal, they all folded.
What kind of time are we looking at?
15 years each for the armed robbery.
What did they give Aldrine?
20 years for the robbery and assault.
And what about the rape?
Another 5. to be served consecutively.
Then he'll be extradited to Antwerp to face the sex assault charges there.
Assuming his partners don't finish the job they started and execute him in Rikers.
Either way, nice work, counselor.
Go home, fuck. Seriously, bro. Like, not in my face.
Get off my screen.
Yeah.
Not that you two need to be making any
Gonna
more
integrate
children,
Middleburg
but whatever.
prison? Absolutely. He's going to testify against the others first. But
Oh, we got
he's gonna
cleavage.
do serious time.
But what he did to you, he's done to others before. Multiple countries want this guy. And he'll be in a prison somewhere in Europe for life.
And what about James's business manager?
So Maynard, it's
a bit of a different story. He took a plea deal, but from what we understand, he has lost single client he ever had.
and his marriage.
Speaking of which, how are you and James doing?
You just hear me like,
Literally.
How do you feel about that?
I made it clear that I'm never going back to that house again. And I'm not going to live in
If
fear
Mariska
that the house can
Hargitay
fall
wasn't so damn
No
sexy, this show would have
Never be
nothing.
underestimated.
Yeah, well, I hope he and I can get past this together as a couple.
You know, Nora, if I can,
Please don't give more advice.
one thing that you might want to focus on now,
the hoops are
taking care
hooping.
of yourself.
Huh?
Because my experience is we cannot truly support another person until we deal with our own individual trauma.
Interesting.
You might want to do that, babe. Then, seeing as you spend every day helping other people.
What we're calling. I'm not going to say I'm happy that a crew of crime tourists came into our lives, but it was nice to work with you again. Well, it never
What are
hurts
these
to buy a little juice from the intelligence division.
like high
If
water
ever give me intel
pants?
on an SVU case, it'd be my first call.
Well, she fucking should be. I
Thank
feel
God
like
for
that
that.
episode was a whole lot of nothing.
Literally.
A whole lot of fucking nothing. Oh my god! I feel like I just wasted like 45 minutes of my life.
It's an hour I'll never get back. Watching paint dry would have been way more interesting than that. I apologize to YouTube because this is going to be a 15-minute clip.
Maybe it would make it better. We're gonna just put a fuck load of memes in it.
Literally. It's going to be a fuckload. It's going to be 15 minutes of those waiting for the time to pass memes.
12 minutes later.
Literally. And then I'll put a paint drying. Oh, Mariska looks sexy every kind of 5 seconds. God damn, that was a waste of time.
I feel like there was nothing memorable about that episode. Like, I just finished watching it. I don't remember anything that happened.
She looked, especially in that last scene, she looked unbelievably stunning.
Always.
Unbelievably stunning. Curry's pink shirt and her orange suit, fucking fire.
Dude, I need more of her. She needs to be in every scene.
But
she needs to take over.
Yeah, but that is what I took from this episode.
Yeah. Like, what in the... Like, there was no Bruno. There was no Velasco.
I already told you, they can't afford to pay them because they have to pay them.
How can they afford it? He's a billionaire. This is so stupid. What was that? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try again. Apparently, we're gonna try again because we're not gonna give up just yet. But that was season 26, episode 3 of SVU, Divide and Conquer. We're now gonna go watch Yellow Jackets so that we can, like, you know, get our lives back. But
wake up. We can wake up.
Yeah. But yes, if you enjoyed this reaction, actually don't. Normally I would say join our Patreon to watch the full-length reaction, but don't join our Patreon to watch the full-length reaction of this, because it's just us staring at the screen. So, if you liked this episode and would like to watch the entire SVU episode uninterrupted, you can watch on Patreon, because we comment once every 15 minutes. So it's basically just the episode. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us how you feel about season 26 of SVU. I know that we have had quite a few of the organized crime episodes out, so definitely watch those instead, because I already know that's going to be better. But yeah, hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified next time we upload one of these. Don't know why you would, but please.
I literally have nothing to say.
Put it this way, we've recorded this episode, it's at 48 minutes, and 42 of those minutes was the episode. That's how we feel. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
7 minutes of that was intro that we didn't need.
What did that have to do with anything? Yeah, cool. See you on the next one. Bye.
Deuces.